Welcome. You are now tuned in with Eyes on Podium podcast. And I'm here with my brothers. I am HB the Realtor. I'm here with my brothers, Henny, Coach
Yep.
Chris, Showtime Tone. This is episode 38. Coming a long way, climbing up these
I'm
ranks.
excited. I'm excited.
You good, man? You good? You good, Henny?
Just excitement got to me. I gotta go to the bathroom. Just introduce that. I'll be back.
Got it. We're gonna be taking some applications soon for a new spot because we don't know if Henny is up to par to continue this podcast with us. Every week is something different. Every week is something new. It's crazy. My son Chris is talking. His mic is muted, and I don't understand. I don't get it. But look, like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Be on this journey. Get on this journey with us. Eyes on Podium podcast. Tune into our intro music.
I don't read no comments. I don't care what they say. Time and place, we can talk about it. Last night I was wildin'. Make 2K over 2K. It's a new day and I'm back to problem. Bank account be crowded. By next June, need 5 rooms, soundproof. Watch them doubt it. Hey, they try to talk me out here. I done wasted some greatness just sitting there trying to think about it. I go jump a ring, give all of my homies rollies. I'm a hot pick, rolling with me, gon' be low key. Best believe it's more of us, but today I'm dolly. Grab me by the hand, damn, she don't even know me. Open hit the corner for the 3, nobody noticed them. Catch me out in traffic, keep it curry when I'm closing up. No one should be talking, eyes on podium. No one should be talking, keep your eyes.
Most disappointing team of the season. Who's that team? A lot of teams. 30 teams had one goal in mind.
That's true.
Had one goal in mind at the beginning of the season. We can all do it. Most disappointing team. Who you got, Showtime? Who your most disappointing team?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's got to be Dallas, right? You got 2 superstar guards on your team. Can't even make the postseason. But to that point, they did sit out the last game. NBA is investigating, looking into
A
it.
winnable game too. At that.
A winnable game.
What they
Winnable
investigated? They think Jason Kidd said, "Yo, we got to take a step back to go forward."
Oh my God.
That's true.
He said it.
That's true, but I think doing it in that way just it's kind of like a you just show the rest of the league that you don't really give a damn about the play-in tournament. Like it doesn't really mean much to you, right?
A winnable game. Did I say that? A winnable game.
A winnable game, yeah. And that
Down
too,
3. Theo Pence had a triple double. Imagine what Luka could have done.
Yeah. So not a good look for the play-in tournament. So they kind of just were like, screw your play-in tournament, but you know, is what it is.
Screw your play-in tournament. I think that makes them look crazy. You feel like that make the play-in tournament look crazy?
I mean, Dallas wasn't interested in the play-in tournament.
That's on them.
Yeah, a Victor Wembanyama looks more enticing than a play-in. So I get that. I get the sentiment of
I agree.
sitting there players. So
I mean, I get it, but Luka not gonna be here. Listen, Luka's not. You think Kyrie declined the exit interviews? So
what do you expect?
You think he end up? I think
that don't have nothing to do with the team because I expected Kyrie to not show up on the last day of work.
Like the last day of school.
Yeah. I'm not coming.
Oh
what?
my
What? When is the next one? Next season?
That's
That's
hilarious.
a fact.
I mean, I would have definitely not thanked. I think Jason Kidd was just stubborn in his defensive approach towards the end of the season.
You wouldn't have tanked, or a Nick as the Nick fan in you wouldn't have tanked.
No, I'm saying. I mean, we were in the Western Conference last season. As Mavericks, I get why they did it at the end of the season. I mean, it makes sense. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna lose your pick. You were one game out of losing your pick and not getting your pick. I get it. It makes the most sense. But leading up to that, I mean, they were sitting them down prior to that. Like games prior to that, they've been probably was trying to tank from before.
Nah.
All right.
Here's the thing: you rather go to the play-in tournament or keep your draft assets if you're in their position.
That's what I'm saying. Like they don't have any draft assets going further, so they need this pick.
Right.
So what would you do?
That's what I'm saying. In their position right now, I would tank. In their position right now, I would tank. But I believe that they were tanking leading up to this. I don't believe they just started to tank that last game because they were sitting down their players from before. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I mean, Chris, who's your most disappointing team?
For me, it had to be Portland.
Ooh.
Definitely.
Why?
I was excited. I just love seeing, as we said in the beginning when we even first started potting before the season, guaranteed like when Dame's playing.
Oh yeah, y'all did guarantee that.
I remember that too.
That was cute. I'll find the tape.
You gotta talk closer to the mic.
So obviously their team dealt with a ton of injuries,
a
ton of different players, and their team is not as great as other teams. They don't have any they only have one superstar.
Right.
Fortunate enough. Other teams that have multiple superstars. So with them, it's gonna hurt them out. It's gonna hurt them a lot more than it hurts other teams. They went out bad at the end of the season. They lost 9 of their last 10 games. But the playoffs are just different with Dame. Dame just rises to the occasion when the playoff starts. We've seen him in action in the playoffs. Dame just ups it to another level that is hard to get to. I was looking forward to seeing Dame in the playoffs again this year. He had a career year this year.
Yeah, one of his best seasons this season.
Yeah, it's probably his best season. He had a 71-point game. Just looking to see that bona fide superstar in the playoffs.
That's tough. My man had a 70-point game and didn't make the playoffs.
Portland is gonna have some decisions to make this summer, man, because force their hand because they're gonna have to make some upgrades, or he's gonna have to take the first train smoking up out of there.
He basically said it on the interview when they asked him. He's like, I don't want to be here no more. But essentially, that's what he's saying. Like, I don't want to be here no more, but I don't want to be in this situation no more.
Right. You don't got time for the rebuild.
Yeah, and the only way to get out of this situation is a trade. That's it. There's no way else. That's the only way you can do it.
They can trade their pick.
For who? No one wants to go to like. What can they do? Who's out there?
I've read that that's the plan though.
They said that if it's not the number one pick, they'll trade it.
Yeah, if it's not number one, they'll trade it.
And they have a bunch of assets they could trade. Sharp is rising.
They're not trading Sharp.
I know. I'm just saying. I mean, depends. If
he's not worth anything yet, keep him.
Nah, it depends. It depends on what you pay.
It depends.
You're not paying him anything.
I know, but he can be a trade asset. Like if you're gonna lose Dame, and if you don't trade your pick.
If I'm Portland, I'm sending out Nurk, sending out Simons.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna try to get somebody for them too.
Yeah,
over Sharp.
I think
Sharp is more. I think Sharp is more enticing.
Nah, not over Simons or Nurk. I don't see it.
Simons has proven he can score 20 a game in the league.
Look, my disappointing team is the Pelicans. Yep, they're in the play-in right now. They play tonight, right? Or they play tomorrow?
They play tomorrow.
Yeah. So when this is out, they would have They're playing tomorrow night or whatever. But yeah, that's my team. Zion not playing again. They were at the top of the West and then just slid all the way down, literally to the 9th seed or 10th seed is where they're at right now. They are
shows you that also shows you the value of Zion though.
It does. It shows you the value of Zion. And at the same time, you're paying someone a lot of your a big portion of your salary. One person that's not playing, right? I do think that this show that Bi is a probably a second tier star. I would say.
I don't understand how.
Because he without Bi they would be a lottery team. Bi was out too this year. He missed a lot of games.
He's saying how does that make him second tier then?
Yeah, why is he a second tier? Oh, was that a compliment? You were trying to compliment him.
Yeah, that's not disrespectful to me. I don't think that's disrespectful.
Yeah, I don't think he's 1. I think he's 2 is right about.
Yeah,
I thought you meant for the team, not NBA.
I mean,
yeah,
I mean the NBA.
That's what it sounded. Right, it sounded like you said for their team.
Because
for their team. I mean, for their team, he's the second guy too.
No, he is, but he's the guy that's keeping them afloat.
Yeah, right.
The second guy.
He's at one tier right now.
The second guy to who?
Zion when he's playing.
Zion.
Oh no, I don't like the when he's playing asterisk.
But that's my point of why
Zion
point team.
Zion doesn't play historically.
He don't.
So Bi is the
how many
number
more
one player.
episodes? How many more episodes till we could start calling him a bust? Because I've been on this for a while.
I mean, at this point, are you if you Griffin, are you the GM Griff? Are you trading him? Are you looking for?
Nope.
Are you exploring trades this summer?
25 and 10 is still valuable, regardless if he play or don't. It's still valuable.
If you wouldn't trade him, why would you call him a bust?
Because he can't help the team win.
Why would you trade him?
Because he might play.
You just want him to suffer out there, so you can say RJ was a better draft pick.
He is. He's not toting guns in a strip club.
Ooh,
holy!
You gotta take it easy, bro. Like we don't. Yo, stop. Yo, relax.
Take it easy.
Yo,
just playing. Could have been the number 1 pick.
Take it easy. Sheesh.
Don't let him go further than the Memphis Grizzlies.
I mean, that's a big possibility. I mean, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Dylan Brooks said he want it. He want the matchup with the Lakers. You think it's possible they could get if they get the matchup with the Lakers? You think they out the first round, or you think
that is going to be
LeBron is out of here?
That is going to be a hell of a series.
Yeah, for sure.
So I think Memphis is the most disappointing team. Not Memphis. Minnesota is the most disappointing team. But to the next topic, Dylan Brooks said that the Lakers he wants to match up. I think he is right. I think that's what he wants. They're old. They're not going to be able to keep up with their pace. The Grizzlies style of play is just they're young and fast, and that's something I don't think the Lakers really want to see right now. This is just it's a lot to deal with, especially I don't think
Lakers
they have anybody to guard. That's fine.
Lakers what?
I don't think they have.
The Lakers own the series 2-1 for the season.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. We know what playoff basketball. Yeah, LeBron's on the Lakers, but I think just the youth might get this one.
Wow,
you're going against LeBron?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm going against the Lakers.
11-2023.
Yeah,
I'm going against the Lakers.
He went against LeBron's there. LeBron's on the Lakers, so you're going against LeBron too.
I don't see the Lakers being Memphis neither. I don't know how they would go about doing it. You got Jaren Jackson, probably defensive player of the year. He guards AD.
Mm-hmm. He can't.
I'm okay with LeBron.
I don't see it either. I honestly
here's the crazy thing about it. I got the Lakers winning this. So let me tell y'all how. Since y'all all
How many games?
6.
Wow.
Lakers in 6.
Yeah.
So that means they got to win in Memphis twice.
Yeah. Well, no, they could just win in Memphis once.
Twice.
2 times?
Yeah, they have to win there twice to win in 6.
All right, cool. I can see that. I see that.
Hmm.
I see that.
Wow.
So
Because
explain your theory.
game five would be in Memphis, right?
Yeah.
Yep, because Memphis has the
Yeah, they'll split 1 or 2. They'll game 1 or game 2. They'll win both games in LA.
Then they gotta win 2 games.
And no, then they lose in Memphis, and then they win back in a game 6 in they only need win
LA?
1. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because once they win 1, they get home court advantage. So they're not going to game 7. So they split in the first 2 games. They win 2 games at home, right? They lose back in game 5 and win in game 6.
Right.
Is that right?
No, that's right. That's right. They
You're
just
right.
gotta
You're
win.
right. Yeah,
You
you're
gotta
right.
win once.
Yeah. So yeah, I see it. I see it because Brandon Clark, great a really good backup role player, backup big. He's out. Their starting big, Steven Adams, is out. So they're thin on the front lines.
So is LA.
So is LA.
Explain.
Anthony Davis.
They don't. They
Explain
don't.
what?
Anthony
They
Davis
don't
is
play
playing.
Mo Bamba. They don't
That's
play Mo
it.
Bamba.
Yeah, but that's a
They
lot.
played Wayne. They played Wayne Gabriel at their 5.
So is Jared Jackson Jr. Tone just said he.
So you feel like Jared Jackson Jr. could match up with AD. That's what y'all saying right now.
He's probably
Slow him down.
defensive player of the year.
You feel like he can match up with AD.
He could slow him down. Like he could help him
Okay.
not get career
Okay.
numbers on every game.
I don't think there's nothing they're gonna be able to do with AD. Nothing.
He's probably defensive player of the year.
And
He could do something.
Only thing they're gonna be able to do is if they double him, and they get the
Double who?
AD.
No.
Oh, they're
They're
not
not
doubling AD. Oh.
Why?
Okay, that's the only way he's not gonna have 40. Is if you double him.
I like the chances with Jared.
And I'll
Jackson.
take I'll take my chances with AD with that usage for an entire series.
Sure.
Yeah.
Last
Anybody
time he
would.
had those usage in the playoffs, they won championship. So I agree with you. I'll take those chances too.
You talking about the Disney?
I'll
The
take
Disney
those
ring?
usage. The Disney
the
ring.
Disney ring?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
The champs versus their old coach. Coach of the year, probably. Sacramento Kings. I mean, I see it. I think Mike Brown gonna win that coach of the year. But I think the Sacramento Kings is out of there in 6. Nah. Yeah, I think they're out of there in 6. How you feel about that, Chris?
This is gonna be a great series for the Golden State Warriors because they're gonna win in 5.
Oh, 5? You think they're gonna win in 5? 5 games. He said 5 games. Please explain.
Getting Andrew Wiggins back.
Yeah.
Golden State is in their rhythm.
Right.
They know what it takes.
Right.
Playoff time.
Playoff time.
They are playing against an inexperienced Sacramento Kings.
Inexperience, true.
They has all the experience. They know what it takes.
Uh-huh.
Know what they need to do. We'll close the series out in 5.
They don't close the series out in 5 games. Henny?
They might lose. They're gonna lose the first game and win 4 straight.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay. Listen,
Okay.
I mean, they have that their starting 5 is the best starting 5 of the season. That's starting Looney, Clay,
Wiggins,
Steph, Dre. Yeah, that 5 is the best net rating or whatever case may be. It's best starting 5 in the season. Remember, early in the season, there was a problem with their bench. That's what the issue was.
Yeah.
Then they roll into some injuries. Then they roll into Wiggins not being there. You know what I mean? Then you get the team back together. You get GP back, you trade out Wiseman. You know what I mean? Dante starts to ball. J. Michael starts to ball. Green starts to ball. Poole is coming alive. Klay Thompson's looking like Klay Thompson, leading the league in threes. I mean,
Vincenzo, Poole, Michael, and GP off the bench.
tough. It's tough. And Looney's playing amazing. Looney's leading the league. Looney led the
Offensive rebounds,
league
right?
in offensive rebounds.
Wow.
He led the league
No
in
problem,
offensive rebounds. What you think, Showtime? Where you land on this?
Yeah, I don't see how Sacramento can win. They're one of the worst defenses in the league. And Golden State and Sac have one of the better offenses in the league.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna ask me to take my chances with Golden State against a team that has one of the worst defenses in the league, I'll take that every day. Every day. They're gonna put up. I think both teams are gonna put up points, but to be one of the worst defensive teams in the league, I'll take my chances with that. I could see Sabonis pick and rolls all night long. That's what I would do. All night long.
I think Draymond might shut somebody water off up there. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
You know he's ready for all smoke.
I know he ready for that Sabonis smoke. I know he ready for that.
You rolling your eyes like a bird all episode. What's going on over there?
You talking about Draymond? That's why.
He's like, what? And then I'm a Draymond fan, but they be hating. Why you hating?
I'm not hating. Just a glorified role player. That's it.
Oh my gosh.
You talking like he's a.
He is.
He's
a Hall of Famer.
Four-time champ.
Like a four-time champ. Defensive player of the year.
Player of the year.
All NBA. All defense.
Okay. Thank you, Curry.
So who do you think? Who do you have? Who do you have? Golden State or the Kings?
I had Golden State experience. Experience over everything. But we here talk about.
So who do you think? Who do you think the impact player is going to be in this series?
Has to be Poole. That bench got to be solid. That bench got to be solid. Because once some starters sit, it's his show. I don't know. I don't even know who's on the Kings bench.
Malik Monk.
Malik Monk. I think he could outscore Malik Monk.
I think Malik Monk can outscore him, and I think you believe that too.
Nah, he's sporadic.
You got yourself with that.
Yes, he's very sporadic. He's very
he's been consistent this season.
He can
get
you 20.
Consistent towards the end of the season. Towards the end of the season, he was a little more consistent.
Okay, where we at right now? What are we saying?
I don't know.
So has Poole been picking it up? So
I don't know if Malik Monk does that with Dante guarding them all day. Remember, Dante comes off the bench too.
Dante's an amazing defender. I'll be GP too.
GP. So
wow.
that bench is on clamps.
Go out there and get buckets.
Yeah, I think Poole is gonna be able to be unlocked now that GP's on the team. I mean, back playing.
All you got to do is worry about scoring.
Exactly. Now he got the two defenders now off the bench with him. Got to worry about playing defense. Concentrate on offense.
That's it. Shit simple.
Golden State is at their best.
Brooklyn Nets versus Philly. Philly is Showtime Tone team, so we already know where he's gonna go on this matchup right here. We already know. So we gonna save you for never. So Henny, nah, I'm just kidding. Henny, who you got on this? Nah, actually, you're a Brooklyn Nets hater. Hold on, let me ask Chris. Chris, who you got on this? You the only objective one here. Who you got?
Honestly, I think Philly's.
Yeah, he got a bad mic too, so you might.
Oh my gosh!
Sorry.
I'm available.
I think Philly is gonna sweep the Nets first round.
Sweep.
I think Philly's gonna sweep the Nets. You think it's gonna be like that, Henny? You think that disparity is gonna be that big?
Nah, I think they'll get 2.
I would say they're losing 6.
Yeah, I think they'll get 2.
You know the crazy thing about it. Keep going.
I looked at their team and I seen Dinwiddie at the 1, Bridges at the 2, Cam at the 3, and the power forward, I forget, Finney Smith at the 4, and then you got Claxton, who was in the talks for Defensive Player of the Year. Now, I'm not saying he's going to stop Giannis. That's not what I'm saying.
Not Giannis, Embiid.
I mean, Embiid. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying they have a team built for defense, and anybody can go off. So it's hard to really play against a team that you don't know who to stop. Like you'll play you against Sixers. You know, Giannis, James Harden, let somebody else beat us.
Mhm.
You don't got that. You don't got that on Brooklyn, and that might work in their favor.
That's true.
Yeah, I listen. Philly's a top 5 defensive team points per game. They don't give up
Right.
points.
Mhm.
Brooklyn can't score.
Mhm.
This is a very easy equation. Team that can't produce points, top 5 team in defensive for points per game.
Mm-hmm.
This is nothing. There's nothing that they can do.
What you
So
got? How many
unfortunately,
games? No games.
yeah, this is a sweep to me. This is a
Wow.
sweep. I don't see how Brooklyn could piece together a full 48 minutes to put
Scoring.
yeah, scoring.
Not
I
enough. They
just
don't have
see it.
enough.
Like their water is going to be shut off way faster than any other team.
Mm.
Or you just go in, you know, if Doc Rivers, I will. Doc Rivers is on the hot seat. I'll say that.
You think if
He
they
is on
lose,
the
it's
hot.
over for Doc?
I
Absolutely.
think
I'm
if they
tired of
lost
him. He
this,
need to go coach the Rockets. I'm tired of him getting these good teams.
Well,
Yeah,
I
if he
mean, it would
lost,
have to. What did it? What
it
did
will
it?
be over.
What did it matter of why they lost? Like,
No,
it don't even matter. The coach got to go.
How
Doc's
much more
had some of
talent
the
can this
best.
guy get?
But
Yeah,
Doc
he's had some of
wins.
the best teams.
He wins a lot of games.
Because of what kind of team? When has he ever had a rebuilding team?
But that doesn't make him a bad coach for him to get fired. That's what I'm saying. Like, are we just firing him because of the narrative, or because of the narrative, or are we firing him because of actual performance? Because he gets there all the time.
Right, because he has good teams.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
so you
Put him,
can't
on,
go.
put him on a bad team and let me see how successful he could be.
I
How
mean,
good of a coach you are.
That logic kills me, because you put any coach on a bad team, where they're gonna go.
it's true.
So I mean,
Not there's coaches that
Like who?
have done it. I
like
can't
bad
think of it off
teams,
the top of my head.
right? Because that's my point. Like you, I understand. Like the Knicks team 2 years ago when Tibbs took them to the 4th seed, right? That's a team
Tibbs.
that he.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
That's a team that he squeezed out as much as he could, or whatever the case may be. But they were in a bad team. You know what I mean? Like, I understand. Maybe he's overhyped. You're saying like he's not as good as everybody make him out to be.
All that. He's
When
all
you bring Doc Rivers in, your expectation is championships because of everything that you just stated. Even though he's only won one,
he's
right?
won
But the expectation,
the way these ex-Boston players act, you would have swore it was a dynasty.
that's
He
true.
won one.
Yeah,
They
very
take
true.
charter buses to retirement ceremonies. Like what's like y'all won one championship. Relax.
That's
Nah,
LeBron. That's because you're a Bron fan. You know what I mean? He got 4.
That has nothing to do with it.
Nah, they do talk like they a dynasty though. I ain't even gonna lie to you about that. But listen, Doc Rivers has arguably coached some of the best teams in the last 10 years. He's had like players that if any other coach I feel had, they would have went further. He's had the Clippers. The Clippers were good multiple times. Philly, another example to where they underperformed last year. They're playing good this year. We have to see how far they go.
Mhm.
Now to Doc's, I'll give him some grace. The East is really good this year. I wouldn't be mad if he lost to Boston or Milwaukee. Any other team? It's questionable.
Okay. All right.
He
Definitely
lost
not
to-
Brooklyn.
He lost to the Hawks.
How do you feel about this?
He was the coach on that team. He did lose to the Hawks.
To the Hawks.
Yeah,
The New
Ben-
York
Ben-
Knicks versus the Cavs.
That was Ben Simmons' fault, by the way.
Yeah, but let's move on. Let's move on.
Team effort.
Knicks and Cavs. Listen, this is one of the more exciting matchups for the first round. I'm looking forward to this. I think
Mhm.
what
Get
I
it ready.
really
Get it
wanna-
ready.
what I really want to see,
Mhm.
the last time the Knicks played Cleveland, they got away from them. They went crazy. Brunson had like 50. What do you have? 48?
Yeah,
48.
48.
He went
9.
Cleveland's the number 1 defensive team, point per game. You don't just score in Cleveland. And the fact that he did that makes me feel like that was a
Fluke.
one off. It's not something that's gonna happen.
The Knicks is the number 3 offensive team in the league.
Defense wins championships.
But they're top 7 in defense. But
Defense,
both of them are though. That's why
both of them are.
Yeah, both of them are top
top
defense. They're both top 10. They're both top 10 in defense and offense, right? They're both elite on both ends of the court. That's why it's such a close. It's gonna be a close. I think close battle.
I don't see it. I'll take the defensive team.
What you got? What's the games? What's your how many games?
I got Cleveland in 6.
Cleveland in 6.
I got Cleveland in 6.
Can't wait to run this tape back.
Can't wait to run this back.
I got Cleveland in 6, and I feel like all the games are gonna be within a few possessions. There won't be any blowouts. Like 2-3 possession games. I think they'll all be close.
All right. Who you feel like the impact player gonna be in the series?
I think the impact player is gonna be Quickly.
To lose?
Quickly's the X factor.
Wait. I mean, for the Cavs.
Where we going?
For the Cavs.
Oh,
for the Cavs. Yeah.
So the person who's gonna put the Cavs over the edge.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be Mobley.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be Mobley. We gotta test. We gotta test the Knicks bigs. Let's see what they really about, because we know they guards could guard.
Right.
We know that.
Right.
Let's see what the bigs could do. We know Mitchell is, prone to fouls and things like that. Let's see what happens when we get Mitchell off the floor. I don't trust Obi guarding Mobley. I don't trust Hartenstein guarding Mobley. I don't see it. So yeah, let's test the bigs defensively and see what we get.
Chris, what you got?
I got the Knicks coming to win this series.
Yeah, what you calling it?
Knicks could win in 6.
We can't hear you, Chris.
At all.
Knicks in 6.
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 And I'm gonna tell you why.
Tell me.
For me, the X factor, like Tone had said before, I think it's gonna be Emmanuel Quickly. He's gonna be the 6th man of the year.
Right.
He is the best bench player in the entire series.
Right.
By far. It's not even close. So when you look at the depth, I think that is what's gonna take the Knicks over the edge. Because they're gonna have more depth. They're gonna be able to fluctuate more lineups because of their depth, while Cleveland is literally gonna be running their 5 into the ground entire series. So with the flexibility of Hartenstein, Mitchell, and Quickly, and then you could get Grimes in and out, like, because of the flexibility on the bench, I just don't see Cleveland having that flexibility after their starting 5.
You feel like there's a big drop off from there.
Silence. That's it.
I agree with that.
To piggyback off of Chris, Cleveland, yes, they do have the best player, who probably would score 50, because he's going to have to score 50 to even make it a game, and it's going to be hard every night. But the next 2 best players are on the Knicks, which is Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle. So we outnumber them there with all-star type players, because Jalen Brunson wasn't an all-star, but we outnumber them with all-star. Then I guess Garland's 4th, but that's neither here nor there. I think Jalen Brunson is going to handle it like a general, and he's had the experience of playing this style of game. What's coming up? Donovan Mitchell is going to be playing the same way, and it's not successful. It's just a bunch of scoring. You're going to need a playmaker in this type of game. It's going to come to the half court. Everything's going to be slowed down, and I don't think Cleveland has the playmaking, point guard playmaking. Or well, anybody can play point guard now. The playmaking, I would say, to sustain a half court game.
I gotta agree with that. I think that they're pick and roll players. Donovan Mitchell is a pick and roll player. Garland is a pick and roll player. Garland's actually not that good in ISO situations. So, I mean, I don't see how if like what Henny said, if Donovan Mitchell is gonna drop 50, he's gonna have to. I actually got the Knicks in 5. Could that be the homer in me? Maybe, but we gonna see. I predicted that we was gonna win 47 games this season before the season started. What are we right now? 40, 47, 35. So I mean, I proved to be right about something. Everybody was calling me crazy, but I think that they're gonna just trap that pick and roll. They're gonna force Okoro to shoot and to hit those shots. And yeah, he is shooting over 40%. I think 44%, 43% since the beginning of the season, beginning of this year, calendar year, January 1st. He's been shooting that corner 3 well. And I think he's going to have a lot of opportunities to shoot that corner 3 because Jalen Brunson is going to be on him. They're not going to have him guarding.
That's the way the Knicks play. They crowd the paint. They run out to the shooter to make him come into the come into the lane, send him to Mitchell.
It's all about how that. I mean, the Knicks are going to play drop coverage too. They play drop coverage, right? So they're going to get a lot of points. Like the Donovan Mitchell and Garland is going to score a lot. But who else is going to score? It's not going to be Mobley. They're going to have Mobley in the corner shooting because he can't clog the paint.
Right. No, I agree.
I got the Knicks in 5. I do. I got the Knicks in 5. They're gonna close. They're gonna split these next 2 games, these first 2 games, and not lose again.
Wait. 1 second. The Knicks in 5. That means that they have to win twice in Cleveland.
Yep.
Yeah. Knicks is a great road team. Don't forget that. They won twice in Cleveland already.
Cavs have the 5th best record in the NBA.
No,
don't forget that.
I won't. They started great. They started the season great, but you know the Knicks and the Nets. I mean the Knicks and the
season great.
The Knicks and the Cavs. They're only about a few games apart.
I know.
Okay, so they're not that far apart. So and like Henny said, that they got the better. Knicks got the better bench. The Knicks got the better bench. They got the deeper team. They got the better coach. They got the better players on the other team. But that's fine. That's cool. We here for it.
They also the second best team in point differential.
Like I said, they're a good team. That's why they at where they at.
I think 5 is a little disrespectful.
Who's first? Who's first? It should be Boston, no?
I think it's Milwaukee.
Oh, okay.
Milwaukee. Yeah. Milwaukee's the best. They're ranked higher.
Where's the Knicks on that list?
I don't know. I don't go beyond.
You didn't go beyond.
I don't go below 5. I don't go below 5. Not in the top 5.
Who's third?
Let me see who's third. I don't have it in front of me, but I can find out.
Well, who's top 5? Where's Boston? I just want to know.
Why? Because we beat Boston twice, 3 times, 4 times.
We beat Boston twice. We beat Cleveland twice. Just want to know where we stand of the teams that beat teams by a lot.
Yeah.
You beat Cleveland twice, but within the last 5 minutes, it was all 5-point game. And I'm telling you, it's gonna be a close game. And I think the superstars are the ones that close out the games.
Yeah, but they're not a good clutch team either.
Who's not a good clutch team?
Cavs.
Cleveland.
Julius Randle's one of the worst clutch players in the NBA.
That's why we have Jalen Brunson.
All right, you forget.
Wait, is Julius Randle going to be back? Has that been?
He's walking around. About it.
He practiced today.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Chris, we.
I want him to be back. I want them to be fully loaded. I don't want any. Oh, Randle wasn't there. I know how Knicks fans are. I want them to be fully equipped.
I mean, they beat them last time without Randle.
No, but if they lose without Randle, you know the narrative becomes, oh, we lost because we didn't have Julius Randle. I want it to be.
That will be partially true, wouldn't it?
It would be. That's why I want them to be fully loaded.
Eyesonpodium podcast, episode 38. We can't wait.
38.
38, man. Look, we may be coming at y'all, you know what I mean? Coming at y'all more times a week with this playoffs and plans. We might have to get some post games in. I don't know what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? I ain't even talked to the fellas about it. I just said it. Look at Chris. He like,
Yeah, you see our face? I don't know about that.
yo, this guy told us like,
Hey fellas, before we close out tonight, I know we got Lakers, Minnesota in a few minutes. What's you guys' prediction tonight? What's the scores?
Scores? Ooh. Scores has been outrageous. Everybody been scoring crazy. Yes. But we could definitely over 100. I got Lakers 135 to 110.
Oh my gosh.
Listen. Plus I got a plus 12. Lakers plus 12.
Lakers plus 12.
Yeah. Chris is
not. He don't work here.
He don't work here. No
I hacked his mic.
His mic is done.
Yeah.
It's over. His mic.
Just go. Get up and go.
Eyesonpodium podcast. We are here with you.
I got Minnesota plus 6.
You got Minnesota plus 6. What?
You guys, you don't even know he's also drinking wine during the show. I am. Red wine.
I might gotta punch him like Rudy. Oh my gosh. Hey Chris, listen, do not throw your mic. I do not need you to Jaden McDaniels situation. We need you next week.
Yo.
No Gobert, no Jaden Daniels, 2 of their best defenders.
Out of there.
Sick.
Hey, they think because they saying because Woody not there, it's gonna be an easier game. That's disrespectful. Shout out to that trade.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. And guess what? We're signing off.
I don't read no comments. I don't care what they say. Time and place, we talk about it. Last night I was wildin'. Made 2K over 2K. It's a new day and I'm back to problem. Bank account be crowded. By next June, need 5 rooms, soundproof. Watch them doubt it. Hey, they try to talk me out here. I done wasted some greatness just sitting there trying to think about it.